So I'm going to introduce a few people. Firstly, ladies and gentlemen, the first guest I would like to invite on stage has witnessed the typewriter being junked for the keyboard. She has watched photo negatives being replaced by the wizardry of the digital Photoshop. She has 3 decades in film journalism. I would also like to invite Mrs. Gomti Iyer, the Vice Principal NM College, to please come on stage to felicitate Mrs. Bhavna Somaya. Please give a huge round of applause. Everybody in the house, let's have a huge round of applause. Ma'am, how does it feel being here today at Umang 2016?
It is always nice to go for any event when you're invited by students, because they have a kind of an electric energy which is very contagious and infectious, and one has high expectations for the students and you want them to live up to that, and I hope that that's going to be happening today.
Parliament, and she's faced many hardships. She is a force of naturalistic style of acting. Her success story is not only stirring, but also reflects her passion for acting, which has brought her so far in life. Ladies and gentlemen, with a huge round of applause, please welcome on stage Mrs. Jaya Bachchan. I'd like to invite the head of marketing, Rustamji Developers, Mr. Shekhar Lele, to please felicitate Mrs. Jaya Bachchan. A huge round of applause once again for the Rustamji group.
Can't even see the audience.
वाला लाइट बंद कर दीजिए, ये बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग है.
So, first and foremost, I have to tell you guys that you all are extremely fortunate that Jaya had a conversation with me, because anybody who knows Jaya even remotely will
Put
tell
your
you.
mobile down. I can't see, you're flashing it right into my eye.
So anybody who has known Jaya ji even remotely will tell you that it's not very easy to get her. So I think you guys can clap for yourself. Jaya ji, your journey started in Bhopal. You grew up in Bhopal. So what kind of a childhood did you have? I've always been curious. Every time I go to Bhopal, I keep imagining you bicycling on the streets, because I've heard that you are very spirited and very brave and very fearless.
Well, I don't know about all that, but I had a great, very happy childhood. Yes, Bhopal was a very different town. Bhopal didn't have a flat ground, you know, it was slightly hilly, rocky. Yes, I did cycle a lot whenever I got the time.
What kind of a...
And rectify them. Please stop taking pictures. I hate it because it's right into my eye. आप या तो यहाँ आ जाइए, एकदम मेरे सामने बैठ के photo खींचिए. These are basic manners we Indians have to learn. Just because you have a camera, you have a mobile, you have the freedom to take anybody's picture, anytime, without asking that person. These are basic educations that all colleges and schools and parents at home should teach their children. It's very annoying. I have a freedom to say no to being photographed. I'm trying to chat here, you're sitting right in front of me, clicking right into my eyes. Very bad. I hate indiscipline.
Light change.
I agree.
Why not? Light change.
And it breaks the thought process. She was
Absolutely.
about to share with us about her childhood, about her father, and don't do this to her because it's insensitive. Thank you.
We were allowed to think, act, and make mistakes. And if we did, we had to take care of it ourselves. And we were taught to take correct decisions or the right decisions. If we did, I don't know. And I think that's what taught me to live life.
You just mentioned that you grew up in a home of girls, and you're the eldest, and you got two younger sisters. Was there any kind of discrimination made at home कि ये चीजें लड़कियां नहीं करती?
Not at all.
कभी भी नहीं.
Not at all. Not at all. I mean, in fact, we never realized, there was never a discussion of our photo खींच लीजिए फिर मैं बात. Finish as much as you want, Manali.
उसका उस पे ध्यान.
Tell me when you finish and then I'll.
आग लग रहा है. बाइट उठ नहीं आ रही है. दादा दादा excuse me. ओ लाइट दादा. लाइट येलो रखना अपना. वाइट रखना. वाइट येलो मत रखना.
Can't see anybody.
अब मैं कुछ बोलने का वो चेंज कर.
Can we start?
मुझे कुछ नहीं.
Started wrong. This is one reason why I never ever go to such functions. Because I'm an extremely outspoken person. I say what I see and what I feel. And I think that you children are so young, you're starting out so early in life. The most important thing for you to try and show not how officious you are with your headphones and welcoming, but you have to show how professional you are by organizing it in a simple but a good way. You have to, you know, I mean, basic courtesy is you ask the guest, do you mind if you call the press? Do you mind if the pictures are taken? Or whatever. But you must ask your guests. These are basic. I'm not against the media. I'm not against people taking pictures. But there's time for everything. I'm sorry for sounding like a great grandmother, but that's what I am.
No, and just adding up to what she's saying, because if we are here to educate the youngsters, then I think it is only fair that for somebody of Jayaji's experience would like to say what she feels, and even I am allowed to express. For example, this chair that is given to us. Before you keep a chair ready for your two guests, does anybody sit on that chair and try it out, that how comfortable or uncomfortable it is? Because there are two people who are going to have a conversation. So anyway, now I hope we can continue with our conversation and you are not going to interrupt.
I think, Bhavna, the most, since we have gone off track,
Yeah.
maybe any one of you want to stand up and ask something, but I must see your faces because I don't like faceless people.
I think what we can do is that let us see how prepared are you guys for your esteemed guest. You ask questions and in between I will take off and continue with her asking questions.
I think
Correct?
so, yeah.
So I would like somebody from the audience who has a question